where we're supposed to be. That's gonna be fine right there. Oh, there we go. There. Now it shows up. Okay. Hi guys, Carrie here, Hot Mesh Mom. It wasn't showing up for me, so that's what my delay was. Let me turn this down. Okay, I think we are good. Let me move the light because it's pointed towards the wall. I want it towards me. I think we are good. That's a little bit better. So, hi guys. I've missed you so much. Monday was a holiday. We didn't do a project yesterday. I am going to forgo doing a painting project this week because we are just running out of time before I leave, and there's lots of things that need to be done, and we're busy packing orders and stuff like that. So, I can't see anything here. Hold on, let me click on it again. Okay, if you're here, say hi, because I'm not seeing anything. Either you're not talking to me or it's not showing up. We have a new project. Richard is getting it listed. We were scrambling to figure out what we were gonna do. So, oh hi, now I see stuff. Hi Esther, hi Terry, hi Trisha. So here is our new bunting. The bunting's the shape, so hey there pumpkin. Isn't that cute? So we also have our new text message service. So literally you text me and then I see all your messages and I can reply back. So that is not spam. Text me and it'll send you a message, and you can reply to the message to make sure you add the phone number. And yeah, so I'm going to we're going to send notifications that way. It's a better way to keep in touch. If you text me the word live, as in LIVE, I will make sure we send you guys notifications when we go live. If you text me the word kits, I will text you when we have new kits available. So we're just going to try something new and see how it goes. I need to turn my fan on because I'm hot over here behind these lights. I'm already hot. Okay, so new project. We're just gonna do this together and see how it goes. Hi guys. Hi Marissa, hi Melinda. Hello. Okay, so I actually just pulled these out from my my leftovers here. We've used these on other projects, and I'm just gonna put them together because I like to show you guys how, like, if we're sending you a kit or if you have a full roll of mesh, how you can use the leftovers for other things. So I'm going to, I measured this ahead of time to see if I had enough, and I'm gonna do 2 ties of the black and white and then 3 ties of the orange. Now with the buntings, because of the design, it is 20 inches this way. It is only 12 inches this way, because if we change this design, it would be like really spread out. It would not look right. So that's why this looks this way. And you guys, it has the black and white buffalo check, of course, a pumpkin, and hey there pumpkin. So I'm gonna put 5 ties on it, and I have my pipe cleaners pulled out, although I didn't get I'm gonna grab some more for a bow. And you see this design, the words are down more, so if our mesh and our ribbon come down, it's not gonna cover the wording, so I like that. Hello guys, thank you. Oh, thank you Marissa. Thank you. So you have to text me the word live or text me the word kits. It doesn't work here in the live. It is on the text message, and that is our text phone number that's in the description. So give it a shot. I was replying to messages. We had a ton yesterday and some this morning. So, yeah. It is not for customer service. Make sure that you guys email me at info@hotmeshmom if you have any issues or questions on your order. So what I'm doing is taking the pipe cleaner, I fold it in half, and these are just standard 12-inch pipe cleaners that you buy in packs, like literally everywhere you can get a pipe cleaner. Craft store, Walmart, wherever, online. I fold it in half and then I go through the back and put it around the rail. So I put 3 on the bottom rail, which is what I call, this one is the bottom rail, and then this is the top rail, and then I'm putting 2 in between, so it's like a zigzag pattern. I'm putting 2 on the top rail. So it looks like that. There's the front, there's the back. You can see 3 and 2, okay? And I just twist it a couple times, make sure it's tight so it doesn't slide around. I don't really have any problems with the pipe cleaner sliding around, so just make sure you get it on there nice and tight. Hi guys. We don't have normal shipping times. We're still waiting for our second laser machine, so it's a little sensitive subject. And here's the problem. I want a third one, and it's probably not going to be from that company. So I guess too bad for them, right? So I measured this before. I need to do it at 28 inches, which I'm normally going to do 30, but this is like the last of the roll, so I'm going to use that. But I need to figure out how I can do this. Let's see. I can't count backwards. So this is 30, here, 28. And then just the rest of this. So normally I would just do the 30 inches, but this is like so close, that extra little, it's not gonna make a big difference. And you see this is all I have left. Thank you guys. Hi, Christy. Okay, so 30 inches, I'm gonna curl the end like this, so it's like a little taquito on the end. So you see the curl here, and then ruffle it down the middle. I think I'm gonna do the black and white up here on the top. You put it in the twist tie and you just twist it in there, and then do the 3 orange across the middle. You want to cut these at 30 inches, and it gives you this nice big full ruffle like this. Okay, and then twist that off, and there we go there. And you see I'm kind of opening this up a little bit, spreading out that ruffle. Now when we put the orange on here, it's gonna lay right on top here, and it's gonna fill this out. So do the same thing, 30 inches. Okay, you need to move. I need 3 of these. I have to tell you that fall is coming. We had, look, I barely have anything here. Woo, just enough. Fall is coming. It is very nice, although super windy, very nice in Vegas. We had like a 20-degree change from Monday to yesterday, so they're out there cold. Nancy and Anthony have their little sweaters on. I'm sweating because I'm like always hot. So roll the ends, ruffle down the middle. Richard gets cold easily too, so it's coming. I don't know if I'm gonna be wearing a sweater or a jacket, but normally I do not. I'm a flip-flops in the winter type of person, so we shall see. Oh, Marianne, I think there's a way you can turn that off. I don't know how you do it on your end. I just leave mine on. So I don't know. Okay, so roll the ends. I just like ruffle down the middle. Come to your tie, lay it down. Let me see. Maybe back this way you can see. I'll hold it up. Now, if you save the video, like share it to your page, you'll be able to come back and do a replay. That way you'll have it so you can pause it and see what the heck I'm doing here. I'm actually gonna pull these up. I really want this to stick out. There we go. I'm just gonna make sure these are all like commingling here. Hi, Christina. So when I curl this way, I think this is the side up. I don't know. So roll it in, and then ruffle so it's all open this way. That's what I put up. So if you look at the ends, they're curled in. I put that side up. I don't know why, I just like it that way. I know other people do it different. I think it's just a preference. There is no rules on that. Just do whatever you want. So I do whatever I want. Okay, I'm just pulling up this black right here in the middle because the orange lays down and I want this black and white up. So this is what it's looking like. Hi, Mom. Yeah, it's the closed caption. I don't know what it looks like to turn it off. Oh, there you go, Penny. Hold your finger in the middle of the screen. Look for the 3 dots to appear. Put your finger on the 3 dots and a menu will open up that offers you the ability to turn off closed captioning. There you go. Hey there, pumpkin. Now this would look really cute too if you had some lighter, like a yellowish, not yellow, that's yellow, but a lighter orange. I don't know if there's that color out there of mesh, but look at how cute that is. So fun. Okay, so I'm gonna stand this up so you can see it while I'm doing what I'm doing. Don't fall. Okay, so now let's, we're done with this. I gotta turn it too so I can see. The ribbon I picked out, this, I don't like this, so this is not gonna work for me. So definitely my favorite black, because I just think this adds something fancy to it. I got the black and the white, definitely gonna put something there. I think this is a yes because there's green, a little bit of greenish tone in the stem, but look at that orange, looks really nice right there. Plus it has that dark pattern on it. I think that's a yes. Then I have this. Don't fall. You see me have a heart attack here. Maybe in the bow, yes. I don't know. I didn't pull a ton of ribbon out. Then I have this. Maybe yes. So we're just gonna put a bunch of stuff together and see how it comes out. This is not a kit. I also have this coming for me. Oh, but I don't think that's gonna work either. This is more, I feel like this is more like trendy colors and this is more of a muted burlappy. I don't know. Don't like it, not gonna use it. I do have brown, let me see. Nope, that's not gonna go. I don't really have anything else that we can throw in there. I have green, but I don't, oh, I have this. Let me see, because this will go with this and break up all the black and white. So, I don't know, we're just gonna see. Hi, Pam. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so we have 5 ties. Now, here's something I do too, you guys, is when I know I'm gonna put a bow on this, I cover one of the ties with the bow. So since there's 5 ties, I only need 4 ribbon tails. So that's what I'm gonna work on. And I'm getting my ribbon tail board out. So let me just see what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna save this for the bow because it's blended in there. Maybe we'll do this with this and this. Ooh, I think I like that because that green really breaks up the orange and the black, and then it pulls in the color from the stem. Hi, Tamra. Thank you guys for spreading the love. So we're gonna do 3 tails in each. Since we're only doing 4 tails, why not, right? And then we'll just save all the rest of this stuff for a bow. So let me get this going here. So 14-inch, and I need 4 of them. Oops, I didn't cut all the way through. So if you guys are just joining me, I have a new text message system. Make sure you text me so you get on that notification. I'll just update you guys. I know everybody's on their phone, so if you guys like that kind of stuff where you want to be in the know all the time, that would be the best way to keep in touch with me. So I check the messages. I'm gonna get Richard on there too because I'm gonna be out of town next week. Even though I'll still be able to check messages, I'm not going to be living on my phone. But text me, you guys. If you text me the word live, I'll make sure that we can get you on for notifications. And I'll make sure that when we have kids, I'm going to notify you. We're still going to do the same things we do on the Facebook page. We're just adding another level of keeping in touch. How's that? Okay, so let's do all of these. So I'm doing 4 of the green, 4 of the black and white, and then I'm gonna do 4 of that orange greenish pattern there, okay? Hello, hello everybody. Use some gold. I really don't have any gold. It's more like yellow, and oops, I didn't like the way that it looked. I did pull out tubing, which I pulled out orange and black, and then I have some of my, it's like army green. So I think that'll be cute too. Since there's not a lot of supplies into this, we're just gonna add a little bit more to make it super special. Okay, there's those 3. Go. Thank you, though. Okay, so these were all cut at 14 inches. So let me show you what we picked out in case you missed it. We have the green, the black and the white, and then the orange. Hi, Robin. The sign is in our shop. It's a new design that we have listed. So I think we're going, so when I do this, I like to do the bow off center, but I'm kind of thinking of putting the bow right in the middle. So what I'm going to do is tie off this pipe cleaner. Now you can tie it off, you can tuck it in. I usually tie it off a couple times just to make sure it's tight, it's not going to come apart, and then I'm just going to clip it off. You don't have to do that, that's just what I do. And since the mesh is at the top, we're going to work upside down, okay? So let's do, I'm going to put the green down, let me see, green, then black and white, and then orange. So lay it all on top, line it up. Really want those small ones in the middle. Fold it over to get your middle. It's a little bit longer than the other, but it doesn't matter. Fold it over, get your middle. And then that's where I'm gonna scrunch it. Okay, so take this, put it in your tie. Tie it up tight. And then now, I'm gonna leave the green right there and then spread out the other two. And it's gonna look like this. Isn't that cool? So green down first, then black and white, then the orange, fold it in half, find your middle, scrunch it between your fingers, do the next one. I love the way these colors are coming together. Oh my gosh, you guys, don't be afraid to use different colors and patterns. Like when you saw this sign, the green didn't really stick out, but there is green there, and we just have to use the green to break up the rest of it. And look at how cute this is coming out with this. See how it all comes together? Isn't that cool? Okay, so green, black and white, orange. Skip the middle one, and then I'm just gonna come right over here. Actually, I'm gonna do the end one, and then that way this middle one will rest on it just that way. Twist it a couple times. Spread these out. And I want these pointed out, so I'm not necessarily doing an X here. I'm gonna make them come out this way. I need to do the same thing over here because we're going to have the bow right here and we don't want it to cover all these pretty tails. Okay, green, black and white, orange. Thank you guys. I did want to put some pumpkin ribbon in here. I just don't feel like I had the right combination. You know what I mean? So. This is going to be. Ooh, oh my gosh. This is so cute. I love it. Love, love, love. So see how the green really broke it up? Because if you just had orange, black, and white in here, it would just be like this big old orange, black, and white mess. But because there's a little bit of green tone in that stem, it really brings out those colors. Okay, so I love tubing, you guys. Let's get some tubing in here. So I pulled this out from earlier, and I have orange, some black. Look, I already have 2 cut pieces of black. Let me see how long these are. Yep, these are 20 inches. So we just need, look, there's a third black. I'm gonna have to find another black. Let's do the orange. So I'm gonna grab the 2 ends of the tubing, line them up here, measure out 20 inches. I do fold it over, cut it, grab them all together. I'm gonna put all 3 colors in the tie there, but I need black. There's black. Look, I have a couple things of black in here. Hello. So now I just need what? One more black, I think. I'm not even gonna take it out. I'm just gonna undo the one end and get black right here. Okay, I already have some. And now this. So this is out of my stash. It's just a whole bunch of green, like army green jute. It smells weird, like plastic, but it's jute. So I'm just gonna grab 2 ends, measure out the 20 inches. Two more. Okay, perfect. Now let's put this mess back together here somehow, like this. Oh, I got this out of my tub out there, my stash, so that's why it's like all crazy. Oh, look, here's another piece. Get in there. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Trish. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Regina. So we have 4 pieces of the green, 4 pieces of the orange, and then 4 pieces of the black. They're all 20 inches. So you're gonna take 1 green, or 1 black, 1 green, 1 orange. Line them up, bring them together like this. So I have the ends right there, and then bring this together. I do a little twist right there. That's what I do. I like it. Put it in the tie right on top of the ribbon, and I twist it off a couple times, okay? And then curly cue the ends so your pipe fingers look like they're supposed to be doing something here. And then you can go at the base of the ribbon here where the tubing is and squeeze it. So now they should be standing up this way. And then you can pull them apart and separate them. Oh, this looks good. This looks super good. So take the next 3, put them together. This one's a little kinky, gonna separate that. Twist it off. Curly cue the ends. And all I'm doing is wrapping it around my finger just to make a little curl right there. Squeeze it right there. I'm gonna twist this one because that green one is a little funky on the end. And I'm gonna have it like hiding under the bow. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can see how super cute this is. Thank you, Christy. Now, if you had some little pumpkin picks, you can add those in there. I don't have anything like that. Maybe if you wanted to do more of a fall look, you can add some fall leaves. I did have some fall leaves ribbon. I was in a hurry and was trying to get all this stuff pulled together, and I think it's coming together amazing. Okay, last one, orange, green, and black. Now you don't have to add 3 if you don't have the tubing. You could leave it out, or if you only had 1 color, just put 1 color. I kind of felt like since there's only 5 ties and not a lot of supplies, we can add the third ribbon to the tie. We can add 3 pieces of tubing and just make it look amazing here. So I'm just fluffing these out. Let's separate these. Squeeze that up a little bit more. Okay, this is what it looks like without a bow. Look at how cute that is. And you still see the mesh. You can see the ribbon, the tubing. Super fun. Hey, Sarah. I know, isn't this cool? This is like, we are ready for fall right now. It needs to be here. Let me put that up. Let's make a bow. Where's my bow maker? Okay, easy bow maker. I'm just gonna mix like a bunch of this stuff in there, and I don't want to do 2 of a crazy bow, but because I don't want the tails hanging down, so I think I'm gonna do maybe 8-inch tails. And just stick with the 6-inch loop and just do 2 loops of each color that I'm using here. my things are coming out here. Okay, 6 inch. 6 inch. Let's just do crisscross like this. So I need 8 inch, comes this way. There we go. So this has little like speckles in it too. I'm gonna do the next. I'm just gonna pull from there. Because why not? So 8 inch, I'm gonna have it going that way. Oops, twist. Stay. Oops, nope. 6 inch there. Fix that. This goes this way, this goes that way. Tell FedEx is here, yay. Hey Crystal! Today is amazing. It's super windy up here. I don't know if it's windy down by you, but we're getting blown away up here. Now I'm gonna work in the green and then the black and then do my 1.5 inch. So 8 inch tail. And I'm just gonna keep going back and forth, same way I'm doing, just alternating. Oh, this is looking so cute. Okay, get this out of here. Look, my peg is coming out. Why are you coming out? Hold on, I gotta pound this. This was supposed to go this way. This is coming this way. Perfect. Stop misbehaving. This is what it's looking like. How fun is that? Okay, now my black that I love so much, even though it's sheer, it just like breaks up all the colors that you put in your piece here, and I love it. Except for this is getting all kinky weird here. Anyways. Okay, another 6 inch, and I think I'll make the 1.5 inch, maybe like 5.5 inch loops. I don't know. We'll see. There's that one. That goes that way. Stay. So one tail goes one way. This is supposed to go this way, this way, this way, this way. Woo! Okay, now let's do this guy. Hello, hello. Katie, we sell the actual wreath rail. This is what I'm showing off today. This is a new piece, and then I'm just showing you how I would decorate this. And I think I'm going to do the 1.5 inch just as a bow. So both tails will come down the same way. And then fix these. Make this one a little bit smaller than that one, and just have it resting right on top. Yes. And I didn't grab pipe cleaners, so let me do that. So with the bow, I take 2 pipe cleaners, just twist them off like 1/2 inch. So twist them together so that they, you have one super long one here. And then take your pipe cleaner, you're gonna come from the top, make sure you go through the bottom so you have all of the pieces there. I don't even know, make sure everybody's in the pool. Oh no, Crystal. Yes, Katie, we do sell them decorated. This one is for everything's for sale. Unless I say it's for a gift that I'm making for someone or whatever. Richard usually lists them, and they are. I am no longer doing like reproductions. I sell what I make on my lives, and we have a listing usually ready to go. So if you want to grab it, you can. So put your pipe cleaner around it, and then you're just going to twist it off. Here's this thing that we need to fluff up here, and then I'm going to trim the tails, but this is what it's going to look like right here, like this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I love it. Okay, usually there's a long end. I like that one on top. We're just going to poke through the mesh down to the rail. I have my other hand here in the back, and I'm going to feel where that tie is, and then the same thing on the other tie. Poke through the mesh and feel where the tie is coming through, and then you're going to wrap it around and secure it around the rail. If it would poke through for me. Come on. There it goes. What's happening? Oh, it's because it's pulling on something. Anyways, normally it usually does pretty good. If you have some wide foil mesh, there's a little bit of a foil in here. Sometimes it catches on there. You just have to play with it and adjust it. Okay, so I do want the bow. I do want it up more. So I'm actually going to move it up and pull and adjust it. Now look, 8-inch tails are not covering here. If they did, we would probably trim them up a little bit. But I love how this is just like spraying out. And I am going to tie this right here. So I'm just holding it in the back. I actually went over the top and through here. Normally I would do it here, but you could just do here. Now here's something else you could do. Instead of trimming this, because I use the top, you can twist this together and create your hanger. If you don't like hanging through the rail right here with your hanger, like these things right here, look, we just created our own little hanger right here. Isn't that cute? Now let's fluff this out, because all these colors in the bow are really bringing this out. Don't be afraid to use colors. Don't be afraid to mix patterns. Look, we did polka dots, we did stripes, we did solids. I have a sheer. I always say start with the colors in your sign. So in this case, the wreath rail, and then use that. Even that little lonely green color, we were able to bring him out and make this really stand out. Now here's where we fluff everything. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Oh, thank you, Penny. Yes, all of our creations are on Etsy. If they're listening to me out there, someone will post a link. And then just fix this up. Look, this got all discombobulated. Separate these. I'm totally loving this. And you'll see that because we did the ribbon tails to come out this way, that you still see it. You still see the tubing. Everybody's playing nice here. This looks amazing. Okay, now I'm going to turn it around so I can see and trim these other tails, because I know the suspense is killing you guys. Ouch. I almost cut my hand. Oh my gosh. This one needs, I didn't cut that deep enough. Let's go this way. There. And then you do this with your fingers, and it'll make it have a little bit of a curl. I guess you can say I don't like working upside down and backwards because I'm having a hard time here knowing what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like, did I do that right? Like, it's feeling weird to me. So just dovetailing all the tails. If you don't know what a dovetail is, you're gonna fold the ribbon in half, and I cut on the fold down towards the edge, and that creates this little like arrow, triangle, chevron, whatever you want to call it, pattern on the end of your ribbon. One more, I think we got. This looks so good. This one is a little bit long. I'm just going to trim him up just a little bit. And make sure everybody can be seen here. Okay, you guys ready for this? So hold it up. Now this guy is just over by himself. I'm just gonna bring him down a little bit there. And look at how cute this is. And look at how thick it is. So our pieces are 1/4 inch. So 1/4 inch, but look at how amazing that is. I would say that's like at least six inches. Let me move so you guys can see. So you see how thin this is, and then look at all of our goodies right here. Isn't that neat? So amazing to bring all those colors out, right? Not a lot of materials, but it depends on what you put in there to make it look super amazing. And there's the back. The back is all nice and clean. Here's that thing that we used on these other pieces that I do normally. I will cut it off and then I tuck the rest of the pipe cleaner in so it doesn't scratch. But we had so much on the end of this, it's gonna hang. So let me move this. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. I have my door here. Let me move this over here so I don't trip over it and hurt myself. So that's what it's going to look like, and it's pretty centered. And now this is where, like, I like to hang it up and then start to move things around so you can adjust. But I think it looks amazing right here, just like that. Yay! I love it. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. And I will get out of the way. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? No, Anna, it's not a kit. I'm sorry. I didn't have enough of the material to do everything, but you can see what we used in here. The green polka dot, some of this orange and green stuff. The black and white. I know a lot of people have black and white ribbon and mesh out there. So there's our project, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you guys caught this. What's today? Today's Wednesday, right? We will have another project tomorrow. This week has been thrown off for me because Monday was a holiday. So you know how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed it. Text me, the number is on there. Reply to the message that it sends you, and then you can text me whatever. I'll probably be keeping in touch with you guys by text when I'm flying out of here. So I'm leaving Vegas on Sunday and I will be back on Thursday. But you guys already know I'm going to be with some amazing people. And work, taking my laptop and my iPad, and we're just gonna do amazing things for business. Okay, guys, so I hope you like it, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Bye.